Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm getting ready. I have a really quick trip to New York City tomorrow, just 24 hours, a little work, a little play. It's gonna be really fun, but I feel like I have some knowledge. I have some tips, tricks, and hacks I can share with you guys when it comes to traveling and my routine. So if you have been watching me for a while, then you might know that my husband Michael and I, we love to travel. We travel at least once a month, oftentimes a lot more, for work, for play, to see friends, all kinds of different stuff. We just really love traveling. It's something that we enjoy. So I've really gotten my routine down pat. I'm gonna share with you guys exactly what I do the day before a trip to prep and to plan, the day of a trip to make sure everything goes smoothly, and then the day that I get back. So I don't want this video to be too long. Let's go ahead and get started. This trip is just one night, and all these tips will help you if you have like a quick little weekend trip, a getaway, business trip, kind of more of a short trip. So what I like to do to prep beforehand is I always pick up the house, especially like the main level downstairs. I like to just make sure everything is picked up. It doesn't need to be spotless, but I hate leaving like a cluttered, messy house. It makes me feel like I forgot something, and then when I come home, I'm already stressed out enough. I feel more stressed, you know, so I really love to take about a half an hour and just pick up the house, clean up the kitchen before we leave for a trip. Doing it the night before really helps if you have an early flight, or if you just plan on doing some stuff in the morning before your flight or before you take off. It really helps to do it the day before. I also love to do a load of laundry just to make sure I have all the clothes I need for my trip, maybe clean my sheets so when I get home my sheets are nice and fresh. Just kind of doing those two things really helps calm me down and keeps me just like prepared for the trip and prepared to really get right back into my normal working routine as soon as I get home. My second tip is to make sure that you are well prepared for that first day or that first night that you get there. Traveling can be pretty stressful, so I always like to make sure ahead of time that I have my boarding pass, my reservations for my hotel, the car to get me there, like everything set up. Even for dinner, like, you know, when you get to a hotel and you're like, I'm starving, where are we going? Make sure you have reservations for dinner for that first day so you don't even have to think about it or worry. Michael and I are actually doing something really fun. Whenever we go to New York, we love to see a show. It's a great way to kind of relax and unwind. The city can be so busy, and we love seeing shows on Broadway. So this time we are actually going to Hamilton. So thanks to SeatGeek, they actually bought us the tickets to see Hamilton, and that was really cool. Their app is really amazing. I'm going to insert some clips here so you guys can see. So it's an app where you can get tickets to a bunch of different live events, from concerts to the theater like we're going, or to sports game. Plus it puts a 1 to 100 score on each ticket to let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad one. Green is good, red is bad. I know Valentine's Day is coming up. This is going to be kind of Michael and I's way of celebrating our last Valentine's Day before baby, but tickets are always a really nice, kind of thoughtful, special gift to give your significant other, especially for Valentine's Day. When you're on the app, you can click, it's on the corner, it says me, so click that little me tab, and there's a spot where you can enter a promo code. You can use the code Garza. It's going to get you $20 off your first order. My parents actually used it. They're going to a Broadway show next month, and they use SeatGeek all the time. Michael uses SeatGeek for everything, so it's a great way to find tickets to like literally anything. So thanks to them for buying us the tickets. I will have a link down below in the description box where you can check out the app and download it. My third tip is kind of weird, but this is just something I always do, and I've never even thought about how it might be helpful for you guys to know. But I personally, I have to use like my skincare, my body care, makeup, all that stuff the day of a trip, and I also don't want to forget anything, so it's not like I can pre-pack it or anything, and I try to make it as easy as possible. So what I actually do is I get out my travel bag, I'll insert clips so you guys can see, and I have my whole routine lined up in order that I use it. So I use it the day before and the morning of, and I put it right back there so I know that I'm not missing anything. And then in the morning, say I'm doing my whole face routine, as I'm doing it, I'm putting those products into the bag so I'm not missing any step. I know I'm not forgetting anything. Same thing with my makeup. As I'm doing my makeup in the morning, I'll slowly put each thing into the bag as I get done using it. That way I know I don't forget anything. So usually if it's a quick trip like this one, I will bring just enough outfits for each event that I have, plus one extra. I always like to bring one extra top or sweater or something just in case it's cooler than I thought, or maybe warmer than I thought, or I just want to be more comfortable, something like that. I always give myself at least 1 or 2 small options that will fit in my suitcase. But for this trip, since it's so quick, I'm just bringing a carry-on. I plan my outfits out the night before. I try to keep them simple. Like if I can wear maybe this vest with this shirt one day, then the next day I'll just change into like a different colored top, but I'll wear this vest again. So I try to re-wear pieces throughout the trip, keep it simple. I'm only bringing one pair of shoes on this trip, just a plain black loafer. That way it goes with everything. Super comfortable, easy to take off and on for security as well. But if you are wearing shoes without socks, quick tip, bring a pair of socks with you in your purse and just put them on real quick while you're going through TSA if you don't have pre-check, and then that way your feet won't touch the gross ground in the airport. It's disgusting. Also, when you're in the airport, remember to hydrate. I always like to buy a bottle of water when I get there. Drink as much water as possible the night before, the morning of, on your plane. Try to drink as much water as possible. I know it's hard not to get like a pop or something when it's free on the plane, which still get it, but like I try to drink water as much as possible, and especially right when I get to the hotel, I'm like chugging water to really rehydrate myself after the trip. I always drink tea at night when I'm on trips, just always trying to get as much water and hydration into my system as possible, because traveling can make you like swell up and just get dehydrated so quick. And don't forget your hand sanitizer and your little wipes to wipe everything down. The germs this season are really out of control, especially being 8 months pregnant. I've been like afraid of germs everywhere, so I'm bringing like all kinds of wipes and everything to wipe it all down. I'm trying not to touch anything. And as far as my outfit goes, this is kind of like my go-to travel outfit that I wear literally 99% of the time on flights. I don't know why, I just love it. An easy pair of shoes, either a loafer or a tennis shoe, leggings and a t-shirt, so I'm very comfortable, and this one sweater, I got it from a store called Chic Wish. I'll link it down below. It's longer, like it goes to a little bit above your knees, but it's really warm, and I just call this like my plain sweater. I always wear this whenever we travel because it's warm, but it's not heavy, it's easy to pack, it goes with every outfit. So if you don't have this sweater yet, it's like a staple in my wardrobe. I've had it for years. I love it and I wear it all the time. If you are going on a longer trip and you need a little bit more time to plan your outfits, something that I actually like to do is just get a piece of paper and I write down how many days we're gonna be there and exactly what I need for those days, and then I'll kind of fill in my outfits in there. I actually just write them down. That way I know I'm not forgetting anything. I'll try them on a couple days beforehand, make sure I have everything, and kind of just enjoy the process of getting ready for a trip. And if you do all these tips, you won't forget anything. You'll feel great on your trip. You'll have a great time. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.